Tribal nature makes it very difficult for players to move between clubs in the same city. But in 2002, Seedorf did that. He left Inter for rivals AC Milan.
At the end, I said, no, I have to go and find some new energy, find a new project, some fresh, a fresh new beginning. And AC Milan was the right step. I've never been a player talking bad about other clubs and I've always been quite respectful, and I've never had issues even with Barcelona when I played in Madrid.
He's a player with great charisma. A player who makes his presence felt in the dressing room and on the pitch. So his impact was felt in many ways.
I was quite fastly embraced by the fans of AC Milan, and they never really yelled at me from the other side because I left Inter. I think because the people understand who I am and that I've always done my maximum for the club.
He could turn a game on his own by getting past players, having a shot outside the box, a cross. He was unpredictable, and he really did intimidate the opposition.
Under Carlo Ancelotti, Milan aimed to become Italy's dominant force, with Seedorf in the centre of midfield. Within a year, Milan were in the Champions League final. And on this stage, Seedorf knew exactly what to do.
You're very aware of the steps to take, you're very aware how to play those games, and a lot more self-esteem and confidence looking back, knowing that this is what I do when it is crunch time.
Milan overcame Juventus, with Andrei Shevchenko scoring the winning penalty. For Seedorf, it was a remarkable milestone. 3 finals with 3 different teams, and each with the same winning outcome. Seedorf had made Champions League history.
You've made a record here, the first player ever to win with 3 different clubs, the European Champions League. What does that mean to you? Clarence? That's a fantastic feat. Can we just get your thoughts? So many millions watching. Can we just get your thoughts on that? It is a fantastic feat.
Very special game, the final against Juventus, first year with AC Milan, and directly a great season in the Champions League. It was very emotional.
When you look at Seedorf, there's one obvious way of explaining this, and that's longevity. And longevity is about seriousness, it's about preparation, it's about leadership, and it's about intelligence, and that's not chance. It's also not chance that he played in really good teams, because he was a really good player who managers recognised would mould himself to what they wanted, would offer them something very clear, very reliable. I think his success is really a testament, more than anything else, to his intelligence and to his attitude.
You can win a Champions League, but you sit only like 80% on the bench. Okay, you can say then you have won the Champions League, but he was always a key player in those moments. So I think then you can say your influence in winning titles was huge, and I think that he proved every time, every year again.
Despite his glittering club career, Seedorf remained an enigma on the international scene. There were 87 caps, but a sense of unfulfillment.
Experience with the Dutch national team, which has been a crazy relationship. Never finished business, actually.
I heard about other managers outside of Ajax who'd had problems with him. And with the Dutch national team, it was said that he talked too much. That was probably his biggest problem. When it came to the Dutch national football team, he really should have contributed more, played more games.
I cannot really say that he did something wrong, Just probably the connection between the coach at that time and the position on the pitch were not right for him.
Sometimes, you know, you have to accept that it's black or it's white, and he was always have to know the reason why it's black or why it's white. And sometimes it's just black, you know. And when a coach says it, you have to listen.
I've missed 2 World Cups and a European Cup. I will call it destiny, just to keep it simple.
Dutch players tend to be opinionated, tend to be very clear on how they see things. They tend to be very conscious of the nuance of the game, that it's not just, right, put the best players out there and you'll win. Conscious of the structure of the team, and generally speaking quite strong.
That's a part of my career which you know, was a bit out of my control, because you have to be chosen to go and play, and you know, they didn't choose a player that was playing for AC Milan every week, and you know, 87 caps without playing 6 years, I think. So I think I should have been a record holder for the national team, but as I said, things you cannot have everything.
His frustration with the national team contrasted to his club success. In 2003-2004, the midfield triumvirate of Seedorf, Gattuso and Pirlo were untouchable, combining with a ruthless attack, as Milan won their first league title in 5 years. They remained relentless in their pursuit of trophies. In 2004, Seedorf scored the only goal in their opening Champions League game against Shakhtar Donetsk, and played in every game en route to the final against Liverpool in Istanbul.
People say it was one of the best finals in the last 15-20 years.
Milan captain Paolo Maldini scored in the first minute. Striker Hernan Crespo added 2 more goals before half-time. The match appeared won.
They dominated 90 minutes. Let's say 83 minutes. And in 6-7 minutes they turned the game around. That was quite nice. Destiny.
Liverpool's comeback was complete when Shevchenko's penalty was saved by Jerzy Dudek. Revenge would come 2 years later. Despite a match-fixing scandal in Italy, Milan battled their way to a 10th Champions League final in Athens.
We had this semi-final, crazy semi-final, where we lost 3-2 away against Manchester United, and we had to win the home match, and we played the perfect match against them in the semi-final, and after that semi-final we knew that the cup was ours. So when we entered in the final against Liverpool, we were full of confidence, knowing that nothing would take it away again.
2 goals from Filippo Inzaghi proved decisive. It was yet another milestone for the Dutchman. His 4th Champions League medal. Seedorf won a second Serie A title in 2011, before announcing his departure from the Rossoneri at the end of the following season, when he moved to Botafogo in Brazil. It was a decision that would see him exit the club stage on which he had made his name.
When I left AC Milan, I left the Champions League too, and it was a difficult thing. I have a very special bond with it. When I decided to leave AC Milan, it was because I wanted something new. I wanted to play still on a good level, and have also a new experience, a new challenge, and I found the challenge here in Botafogo.
Seedorf's Brazilian adventure ended in January 2014. He announced his retirement to become coach of AC Milan. But his playing career will live long in the memory as one of the most decorated players of his generation and one of the most gifted.
Football has given me great experiences, many friends, and I've had great achievements in my career, and so I look really back with pride and satisfaction.